I've got my RGB on for this one because Razor just put an RGB on anything. Making their own mask, Project Hazel, an N95 surgical mask, as you can see through with talk assist, N95 surgical grade mask. Let's talk about that. Let's also talk about Project Brooklyn, 60-inch curved screen immersive gaming experience. You got to give it to them. They're going out there and they're slapping the RGB on it as they go. So you can watch the video. A lot of people complain that the music was too loud, but this is the director of design. He talks about how they donated. Razor has already donated a ton of masks, regular cloth masks, to countries across the world to help during coronavirus, and with all that support and research, they've been working on a more permanent solution, and thus comes out Project Hazel. Now, what are the selling points of this mask? Well, it has RGB. It does have RGB, and not only that, it is programmable with their Razer Chroma RGB. I've never used that app. I'm rocking some cheap, no-name brand phones here, and my keyboard is RGB that came with my gaming laptop, but I never messed with any of the controls or anything. But so I'm assuming the controls will let you do like Dragon's Breath, where you can move it, or fade, or keep it on a single color. So if that's what you're into, I mean, this might be right up your alley. But it is N95 surgical as far as the amount of air that it could prevent from coming in. 95, I guess it's like 95% of all. Right, to be N95 has to be 95% efficient. So this one is that. Active ventilation kills at least 95% of airborne particles. Now this is cool, the auto sterilization function. For any of you, there is these things called UV sterilizers. Some people get them for their cell phones, some people get them for their toothbrushes. And basically they're little lights like this. See these little lights at the top? And so those lights, if there's lights touching all the surfaces, it will kill a lot of bacteria can be killed just by UV rays. That's why the sun naturally disinfects a lot of stuff. Not everything, but some stuff. So that's interesting. It's just the carrying case is huge. They actually don't show you until you watch it in the video. They actually do show you the thing shutting, and it seems like it's some sort of alarm clock as well. It looks like it. No. Like, what does that do? So power, look, oh, okay, so that's the logo on top. I thought that was more buttons on top. And there's a power button, and then what's the 2? Does that mean you need to put it in there for at least 2 minutes? That would make sense. Maybe it's like a timer. Okay. So it does do that. Social, clear, transparent design. Enjoy more seamless social interaction with others as they'll be able to see you, speak with you, and pick up on your facial cues. I mean, if this is the future we're going to be living in, it's probably better that way, but to me it just looks funny, right? And that's why I brought this up as well, as I brought up, like, we'll check these out later, but it just makes you think about all the movies you've seen throughout the years, and like which one of them actually has the most accurate like respirator for what our future is going to be like. Now obviously this isn't a respirator, but it seems like a lot of movies call them respirators. That's why I searched this. If you search mask, you don't get as cool of photos. But you're right, there's like a lot of movies with interesting masks, and this definitely reminds me of those. So low light mode, the smart mask interior lights up automatically when it's dark, allowing you to express yourself clearly. Interesting. So there's going to be LEDs inside as well to light up your face. That's kind of interesting. And then voice amp, thanks to built-in mic and amplifier combo, our patent-pending technology to insert your speech is muffled. So basically like a megaphone. It's going to, amplify your voice, so you can speak more clearly. Replaceable filters, rechargeable ventilators. Ooh, they're going to make some money on those replacement filters. Rechargeable ventilators. The mass rating can easily be maintained by swapping new filters into the ventilators, which have long-lasting battery life for all-day use. Oh, wow. So so this, I can even see it here now too. So this bay right here is also going to charge this thing. Because look at that, where my mouse is. That's going to be the charging port. So it's got to charge up. Well, that sucks. So basically this mask has lost all convenience factors. Like, You know, when I have a mask, it's most people leave their mask in their car, they leave it in their pocket, and then they pull it out. So we'll see about that. Wireless charging case with UV sterilizer. We talked about the durable design for daily use. Waterproof, scratch resistant, made of recycled plastic. Wow, they're going all in on this. Optimized airflow, airtight seal, voice AM technology. We talked about the RGB. Let's look at some of the photos here. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. They're all wearing Razor stuff. They got the RGB on. I don't know why they didn't take some photos without the RGB on. I guess they're assuming everyone wants the RGB on. There it is with the RGB off, but not on somebody's face. This is interesting to me because even when COVID is all over or mask mandates are no longer a thing, people I think are going to be adopting masks more often because even just look at the common flu or other airborne infections or illnesses, it's definitely limiting those. So some people are going to decide that they want to live the rest of their lives, you know, when they are out in public or in large gatherings to wear some sort of device. And so it'll be really interesting to see what the mask of the future looks like because it might be a cloth mask or somebody's going to come out with, you know, something that might even be built into your actual skin. Who knows? But Project Hazel, really interesting, not enough RGB. Thumbs sideways. Moving on to the Project Brooklyn. It's got a 180-degree OLED rolled display in a gaming chair, all in one. And wait until you see the price tag because LG, I believe, is one of the only companies that have this kind of OLED display, and when they put it on sale, it was selling for $87,000. Razor has built a chair before at $499. So if you just add those two together, this product is going to be crazy, ridiculous, expensive. So I think it was always all about getting people's hype. I don't, this is just wild. Would you guys pay 20 grand for a seat and an OLED? I mean, it's just not going to happen. People just build their own. Yeah, I mean, if you're just loaded, gotta have that RGB, baby. All right, so there you have it. Two crazy, interesting, futuristic products from Razor. What do you guys think? That's what I think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.